Welcome to the holidays with Maile. We have a lot on our holiday to-do list, so let's get started. Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are just doing all the holiday things. I've got some holiday treats to bake. I've got some holiday presents to wrap. I've got some holiday errands to run. So I figured I would take you along with me and look at my beautiful holiday backdrop. That was aggressive, wow. So we've got a lot to do today, starting with running to TJ Maxx because if you'll believe it, we are basically already out of wrapping paper and tags. So I need to go get some more. So I figured we might as well look at the Christmas stuff at TJ Maxx, right? And then after that, I'm gonna come home and tell you the dilemma about my presents under the tree, and we're going to do some rewraps. I'll tell you that story in a little bit. And we're going to culminate it all with baking two of my very favorite holiday treats. So let's run to TJ Maxx, but before we do, I have to remind you to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already because it's getting close to the end of the year and we are still on our long trek to 1,000 subscribers. So be one of those 1,000 and hit that red subscribe button. It takes 0.5 seconds. Click it down below. Now that you've done that, thank you so much. Let's go shopping! In we go. I'm beelining it to wrapping because there are so many freaking people here. It's insane. And I have arrived. Look at these sticker tags. Are you kidding me? Those are literally perfect. I love them. They weren't what I was coming for, but you know what? I love them so much. They're perfect. I have to get them. They match my pink Christmas theme so well. Found some Johanna Parker. Very cute. That's pretty cute. I might get that. Okay, I think this may be the only success I'm having, so I'm just gonna get this and quit while I'm ahead because it is so freaking busy here, it's hard for me to even vlog. Ay, 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 ay. Let's get the frick out of here. There are so many people here. The line is very long. Gotta get out of here.
Thank you, have a good day.
Thanks, you too. Mission accomplished. Note to self, don't go to TJ Maxx on a Sunday afternoon when the Hobby Lobby next door isn't open because everyone and their dog is there. Wow, I didn't even peruse any of the Christmas stuff really to show you, so sorry about that. So let's go home and make some treats and wrap. All right, friends, back home. Let me show you just so that to make sure you saw the wrapping paper I got. It's Rachel Zoe. Look how absolutely to die for that is. These stickers! Are you kidding me? These are just absolute perfection. These were $4 for 120 sticker sheets. That's really good. Not sheets, but 120 stickers. And then this wrapping paper is like super heavy duty, a bunch on the roll, like the thick kind. I love thick wrapping paper. And it was $8, so that's a pretty darn good deal for that. And it matches the theme of my stuff really well. So does this. I'm in love. I just need my freaking tool to show up. So the saga for the wrapping paper is I ran out of ribbon. I always use tulle to put ribbons on my presents. That's just what I like aesthetically. I have a little bit of like stringy curly ribbon, which I also do like as well, that I used up and put on all my presents so far, but I'm just not loving the vibe of that. So I ordered both pink and red tulle. So that's coming hopefully today on Amazon. It was supposed to be here yesterday, but it didn't freaking come yesterday, so hopefully it comes today. And I'm going to re-ribbon most of my gifts, and I might rewrap some too, because this is just too stinking cute to not use on any of my presents. I do have a present for my mom left to wrap, a present for Tatum left to wrap. I'll definitely wrap in this. I have all of Eric's presents are wrapped in under the tree. I'm crazy. I do things super early. He, I think, has one present wrapped for me under the tree, so he'll use a lot of this for me, I'm sure. I don't know, I might just see variation-wise how to balance it all, you know, because I'm that crazy person. So, but I just loved this so much. I thought it was so stinking cute, very on brand for what I'm going for. And these, what a freaking steal of a deal. Amazing, exactly what I wanted. I was just so like, wow, perfection. So, gotta still wait on the tool for Amazon to come. I'm eating a snack of Cheez-Its. After I eat this, I'm gonna wash my hands, make my 2 treats. Let me tell you what those are. Super fast, super easy. I think I've made at least one of them on here before, but it's been at least a year. It's been a while, so I figured why not share again. I may have even shared both of them, I'm not sure. But these are 2 classic treats that I make for the holidays, really. One specifically I only make at the holiday. The other one I make all the freaking time. Just do a variation. The first is my Rolo pretzels, which I say they're mine, they're not my recipe. It's like such an easy recipe that's out there that anyone could do. I learned it from my mom, who did it all my growing up, and that was like my favorite thing that she made at Christmas time. It's literally just a pretzel, a melted Rolo in the middle, and you smush an M&M on it, and it is the most delicious thing in the entire universe. They're super easy. It takes like 10 minutes tops to make. I will share that with you. And then of course my mother's tried and true Rice Krispie treats, the greatest Rice Krispie treat recipe in all of the world. If you make these, you will never make them any other way because they are superior. Everyone requests them from my mother. They're just like a staple of my life, and they're incredible. There's so many different ways to make them. My mom does Neapolitan ones, she does chocolate ones, she does pumpkin ones. It kind of just depends on the season, what kind of flavored Rice Krispie treats you can find and what kind of flavored marshmallows you can find. My favorite ones that she does, well, I take that back. My favorite ones that she does are the strawberry ones that are all pink. And I think she uses just strawberry marshmallows for those. I don't know, Mom, comment down below what you use for strawberry Rice Krispie treats. But my other favorite that she does is plain Rice Krispie treats, but with the colorful marshmallows, like the green and pink and yellow, maybe orange in there, because those taste a little different marshmallow wise. And I just love the flavor that it gives to those Rice Krispie treats, but she makes all kinds. So today we're just making plain because I couldn't find any like festive, colorful Rice Krispie treats or marshmallows at the grocery store. What the heck? So normally if you make these during Christmas, you could do so many different things. You could get holiday Rice Krispies. I think they make mixes that are like white, red, and green. I think they make all green, all red. They make all kinds of different holiday Rice Krispies typically. And I think my mom's made them before with pink marshmallows and regular marshmallows. Anyway. Oh, and she's also made gingerbread ones with gingerbread marshmallows. The possibilities are endless. And you can also spread them and then use like a cookie cutter to cut out like a Christmas tree shape or a gingerbread man shape. We never do that because we like the classic, don't mess with it, don't push it down too much, but you could do that if you wanted to make them extra festive and, you know, holiday. All to say, I'm gonna put you on fast mode and talk you through these recipes because they are just so stinking easy. So let's do it. Oh, hello, it's voiceover Maile here. And of course, the first thing I'm doing is washing my hands. Okay, so the ingredients you need are either a family size or a regular size Rice Krispie box of the cereal. You'll end up using about 3/4 of the Rice Krispie box if it's a normal size. You'll use about a half of the box if it's a family size like I'm using right now. And then a like 1 pound bag of the little marshmallows. I didn't have them in this one, so you'll see kind of a hack I did at the end of this to really follow the directions. But so you'll need a whole bag of that, and then you'll need a half of a stick of butter. And what you do first is on medium heat, you melt the butter. And then once the butter is all melted, you toss in all but a couple handfuls of the marshmallows. And then you completely stir and stir and stir and stir and stir and stir, like you'll see me doing here, until the marshmallows melt. And it's really important to continuously stir them, like I'm not doing here. I'll tell you what I'm doing in a second, but because they are apt to burn if you don't watch them closely. So I had big giant marshmallows and that was it. And you're supposed to save some for the top. Ooh, look at that good marshmallow goodness. So I was chopping my big marshmallows that were left over in fourths so that I could do the recipe right. Okay, and then you pour in, just kind of eyeball it. About half of the container is what I did for the family size. You do a little bit more when it's just a regular one, but I already said that. And you just mix it all together off of the heat. And then at the last minute, you toss in those couple of handfuls of extra marshmallows and they don't melt fully, which is awesome. And then you, in an already buttered pan, you toss them in, you let them sit for a bit. You can see I'm topping it with the Frankenstein marshmallows. I don't normally do that, but And of course, I'm licking the spoon. And then you butter the back of a spatula and press them down after letting them sit for a couple minutes. And then they're good to cool and then cut. Okay, and then next up are Rolo pretzels, which are truly the easiest thing to make, you guys. You just line a couple baking sheets, however many you want to make, with foil or parchment paper just to help with the mess and clean up at the end. And then you spread out flat and in nice lines pretzels. And then you take Rolos, and this is the most time-consuming part, is just unwrapping all the individual Rolos. You stick them in like the bottom third of the pretzel. You kind of have to balance it exactly right. You'll see when you go to make them, it feels right the way you balance them. So you just put them in the bottom third of each pretzel. And then once you're done unwrapping them, you put them in the oven at 250, 275, it really doesn't matter, for just a couple of minutes. Like truly, I think I put them in for 2 minutes. You let them melt a little bit. Here you'll see me sorting M&Ms because I'm that crazy person that only wants to do the holiday color M&Ms. And so I'm pulling out all the green and red. Then I didn't have enough just green and red, so I pulled out blue too, because I figured blue was a pretty Christmassy color. And then you take them out of the oven after they've been in there just a couple minutes, and you watch me re-station my camera. Sorry for that shakiness. But then you take your M&Ms immediately once it's out of the oven, and you just push them into the center of the Rolos. Oh, it's so satisfying. I just love this snack. It is so fun, so simple, so easy, but truly addictive. Like, oh, I could eat this entire tray of these. They're so freaking good. And they last in the fridge for a couple of days. All right, y'all. My treats, I might have stolen some, have turned out perfectly. Got to cut into those guys. But that is it for the treats today. Now, I wish we could move on to some wrapping. Let's go check the front porch and see maybe by some miracle my ribbon has been delivered. If it hasn't, I'm gonna be very sad. Damn, no package. Well, I guess I will just have to pick this holiday vlog up another day to finish my holiday activities of wrapping. So catch you when my ribbon arrives, whenever that may be. You guys, by some miracle of sweet baby Jesus, my freaking crap arrived finally. So I believe I last saw you on Sunday, and my package was already a day late then. If I'm remembering correctly, I might not be, but who knows. It's now Tuesday evening. They have delayed this package over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. They just delivered it today, which thank goodness. So let me give you the lowdown of what we're gonna do. And welcome to the epitome of Miley's anal brain, okay? We are going to take all these presents. We're going to sort them by who they're for, like what family they go with or what person they go for. And then I'm going to redistribute the balance of wrapping. This sounds insane when I'm saying it, but that's what I'm gonna do. So let's sort, shall we? Okay, so these are for Eric's side of the family, so I'm just gonna change up some of this wrapping to be different, put bows on them, change the tags. These are for my family, probably just going to change bows and tags on these because I have more for my family to wrap that I can do in the different wrapping paper colors. Can you tell I'm out of breath just from sorting presents? And then that pile over there is all for Eric from me. We go all out at Christmas, you guys, what can I say? So there are a couple of these that will fit better in boxes than how they're currently wrapped. So I'll wrap those in my new wrapping paper and change all the ribbons and the tags. So all this to say, it's freaking time to get the frick to work. And I think I'm gonna bring my stuff in here and sit down and do it all in here by the beautiful fireside that's not currently on, but still, the ambiance is right. Okay, I feel like I did not adequately explain myself, so I figured I should probably tell you what the heck I'm doing. So we ran out of wrapping paper. I originally bought 3 sets of different wrapping paper that color coordinated. 2 pinks, 1 white, all kind of vintage Christmassy vibes. But at the beginning of this vlog, as you saw, I ran out and needed to go to TJ Maxx to get another roll of wrapping paper and stickers. So I wanted to find matching wrapping paper with the white Santas that I already have, as you can see, the white packages, because I found that wrapping paper at TJ Maxx, but there wasn't any. So I found the next best thing, which was that stinking cute wrapping paper that's a little more like glam modern. But you know what? I still love the colors of it. It fits the vibe. It works. It brings in some nice blues. Anywho, does anyone think this much about their wrapping paper? Because I certainly do. I know I'm not alone. My mother's the same way. I grew up and we would like pick out new wrapping paper every year. It was like a thing. We're kind of wrapping paper obsessed, and you have to get the good kind too. Anyway, I digress. So what I'm doing is I'm rebalancing the distribution of the different wrapping paper types. So I had to unwrap some already wrapped gifts so that it would, match ratio wise. All right, I got all of these rebowed. Look how stinking cute. I just love a tulle ribbon. Now all of these are rewraps, so I'm gonna take these in the kitchen where it's a flatter surface and rewrap all of these. So let's go do that now. Okay, so as I'm recording this voiceover, my dad is in the background fixing my washing machine. So if you hear him like saying profanities or like growling in the background, just ignore it. He's living his best life. Now let's talk about wrapping, the actual art of wrapping a package. I know most people hate wrapping presents. They put it off until the night before Christmas and they just spend hours marathoning wrapping and hate it so much and find it, really annoying. I could wrap packages all day. That is not an exaggeration. I could do it all day. I, in fact, have a couple years in the past when I was in college had a wrapping business. Like I would wrap people's packages for them if they didn't want to, and they would pay me. It was very successful. I don't do it anymore because I don't have time, but I love wrapping presents. And I love putting bows on them and finding the perfect tags. And it just makes me very happy in my heart. But the art of wrapping is very important. You have to be able to do it well. And the way you do it well is, number one, by finding containers to put your pesky shaped things in so that you have nice clean squares or rectangles. But number two is the cuts. You got to have sharp angles. You got to crease your paper really nicely. There's an art form to wrapping. You have to fold excess like I just did. You just saw me do that if you were paying attention and not listening to the washing machine rattling in the background. But anyway, I just love wrapping presents. That's what I have to say. All right, friends, we are done. We are balanced and under the tree. Eric has yet to add his presents to this, so it will multiply more. And we have a few more that are still trickling in, so this isn't the final wrap, but it's pretty darn close. Thank you guys so much for coming to this lovely holiday menagerie of fun. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, because we're working very hard toward hitting our goal of 1,000 subscribers, so help us out by clicking that red subscribe button and stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!